So namaskar everyone, welcome to the channel RRR. I am Vaibhav and here we try to simplify research reports on various impact of various things on the human body. Today's topic is the impact of cow ghee. So as you can see, the PDF is in front of me. This is a research report by the International Journal of Ayurvedic Medicine. So here you can see the introduction. That is, in India, around 30 to 35% of the milk transformation is done into ghee. That is, ghee is made out of that, and an increase of 120 calories per individual daily is what is represented. While Ayurvedic knowledge lauds ghee's therapeutic efficacy, modern nutritionists stress limiting dairy fat consumption due to saturated fatty acids. So there is a contradiction. Ayurveda supports, while the modern science somewhat restricts it. So this review seeks to explore ghee's therapeutic value in Ayurvedic literature, especially the ghee from different animals, although the subject here is cow ghee. So in this report, what they have studied is Ayurvedic text, which are spanning over a time span of 3 millennia, almost 3000 years, that is 15th century BC to 17th century BC. All text from this period are studied here, okay. So let's go first with the brief note on ghee. So what is ghee? It is nothing but a culinary product derived solely from milk, cream or butter, and ghee is an exemplary source of lipophilic vitamins including A, D, E, K and phospholipids. And also there is a composition of fatty acids in varied compositions including monosaturated, saturated and polyunsaturated fats. It is believed to be anti-inflammatory, antioxidant also in nature. Now the next thing is that the approach used for the literature review on Ayurveda. So what approach they have used in this report is that they have studied text over 3 millennia time, that is 3000 years time span. Almost all the text they have reviewed, including 7 foundational treatises, 2 foundational treatises means the main books of Ayurveda, 2 lexical compilations, that is Nighantus, and 2 classical texts. And the chapters here mostly on Grita Varga, that is the topic where Grita or ghee is studied, okay. And they have studied every Ayurvedic text where the mention of ghee, milk, curd or melted butter is mentioned there. So all those kind of mentions they have studied for this report, these people. So an extensive understanding of ghee in Ayurveda was obtained from the 4000 references, and only then after getting that understanding this report was studied and made, okay. So let us see now the review of the ghee related literature from Ayurvedic scriptures. So Charak Samhita lists it as a suggested everyday meal, that is Nitya Sevaniya Ahar. It should be taken daily. This is what Charak Samhita tells about ghee. Ghee has different names or alternative names used in Ayurvedic literature as are Pavitra, Ajya, Amrita and Tejas. In Ayurveda, the text they have stated there are 10 types of ghees based on animal source, 7 types based on aging duration, and 2 types according to the stage, and 2 types according to the production method. Different kind of ghees are classified in this way in Ayurvedic texts. Now regarding cow ghee is among the most frequently mentioned varieties. So most ghee that is mentioned in Ayurvedic text is cow ghee. And the first thing is that with goats, camels, buffaloes, other types of ghees are also there who find their mention in Ayurvedic text. And especially if we see the vintage ghee is highly esteemed for its numerous health benefits in Ayurveda. Vintage ghee, by that they mean that the ghee which is aged for 10 years, 20 years, something in that range. And the top advantages which Ayurvedic texts talk about ghee are nothing but the advantages on eye, ear, nostril, vocal health, nutrition, digestive wellness and mental well-being. And so for example, the camel ghee, it is used for gastrointestinal tract. Goat ghee is used for breathing or something. Sheep ghee is used for system of elimination, that is excretion maybe. Cow ghee is mentioned most for its strengthening and revitalizing qualities. In this way, such kind of mentions are there in the text of Ayurveda. So here you can see the bar chart which shows the number of mentions of milk and milk products in selected Ayurvedic text. It means that milk is mentioned around 955 times in Ayurvedic text. Ghee is mentioned 774 times in Ayurvedic text, and so on. Curd, buttermilk, butter, etc. And ghee variability is modulated by 3 doshas and Ayurvedic characteristics. So that complete table is mentioned here, like what do they do, their function, that particular ghee, and what does it does, like does it increase pitta, vata, kapha or decrease, what kind of thing it does. That table is given here. Now let us examine the different animal sources, fatty acid composition in ghee. So mare's milk is particularly rich in polyunsaturated fats. The milk of buffalo, cow, sheep is distinguished by a significant concentration of shorter chain fatty acids. These are nothing but the compositions. What different kind of milk have different kind of compositions. What all compositions they have is it is given here. This is again a bar graph where it is shown that number of mentions of ghee based on type, that is the animal source. Like cow ghee is mentioned 84 times in Ayurvedic texts. Goat milk is mentioned 50 times. Buffalo milk is mentioned around 41 times in the Ayurvedic texts. So this is the bar graph, just to let you know that what is the mention or how much importance is given to what kind of ghee in the Ayurvedic text. Okay, so let's move on now. So if we'll see here, this is a table for nothing but the composition of certain chemicals, or we can say the organic chemicals in the ghee or acids, and in different kind of ghee, like the mare's ghee, the elephant ghee, camel ghee, what is the composition that is given here. Now let's move on with the analysis. Now we are going to see here the analysis of current research on ghee is done mostly on 6 Ayurvedic benefit groups. Okay, so what are that we have to see. So distinct areas of emphasis between traditional Ayurvedic texts and modern scientific research, with the latter focusing on cardiovascular wellness, wound repair and skin integrity. Of course, now let us see this table where you can see that PubMed is the literature. Okay, it is kind of journal, and based on that what kind of impacts of ghee we are going to see is given here. That is the advantageous group. So they are curing skin diseases, bone health, cognitive benefits, gastrointestinal health, excretory system, healing properties. These are the major areas where we are going to see the effects of ghee. Okay, first we start with advantages of ghee for cognition. Cognition means the improved capacity of brain, or just the function of brain. So 22% references are found for this in Ayurvedic text for the cognitive health, and it is said that in the Ayurvedic text that ghee is associated with augmented memory, intellectual acuity and mental clarity. It also helps in epilepsy and insanity, all brain related disorders. Certain of its components, such as the compound conjugated linoleic acid, omega-3 fatty acids and short chain fatty acids, are found helpful in brain health, and it also helps in anti-inflammatory impacts. Also in dementia impaired patients, it is found helpful. So the ghees such as Kalyanaka Grita, Jyotismati oil, Saraswati Grita and Kushmanda Grita, Brahmi Grita, etc. These are the combinations of ghee with different herbs which have demonstrated remarkable results in enhancing cognitive abilities and neuroprotective activity. Now let's see the benefits of ghee in digestive health. So 11% of references are for this thing, and especially uh, camel milk is used for superior digestive properties. Okay, it optimizes the gut function, and that is why whatever we absorb, it becomes good. So nutrition absorption is good if we have ghee made up of camel milk. Next is the immune system. So 13% of references are found this thing, and ghee is called as rasayana here. Okay, so cardiovascular, pulmonary and cerebral and immune health are thought to be at advantage with ghee, and derivatives of ghee have also shown efficacy in managing allergic and autoimmune disorders. So it is nothing but keeping your immune system good. Ghee can be used here. Okay, any ghee it can be. Specifically cow ghee is having mentions more in Ayurvedic text, but of course other ghee also, like camel ghee and sheep ghee, goat ghee, can also be used. Now let's see wellness of heart using ghee. So this is the most controversial topic actually. The modern science does not support much of the use of ghee in heart patients, but there can be some objections to that, but more research is required. But here you can see that human clinical trials similarly produce varied results, with some showing improved serum lipid profiles, including increased high density lipoprotein cholesterol and reduced triglycerides. Triglycerides, if we see, these are what we can say a concern in today's world. How to decrease or reduce the number of triglyceride or keep them in a manageable range, that is very difficult nowadays. So ghee can help here. Okay, but comprehensive research is necessary to fully understand ghee's effects on cardiac well-being and establish clear dietary guidelines. This is what is mentioned in this report. Even this report does not study much about that cardiovascular effects, but of course modern MBBS scientists and MBBS doctors should definitely invest their time for studying the impact of ghee on the heart health. Now let's see the fifth point, that is to prevent tumors. PubMed research states that ghee can be used in reducing cancer risk, and of course it has vitamin A, E, K, and that prevents cellular deterioration and neutralize the harmful reactive oxygen species. Ghee also hinders mammary tumorigenesis related to mammary glands, and cow ghee suppresses hepatic enzymes involved in carcinogenic activation and enhances detoxification processes. Ghee-based nanoparticles show promise in treating glioblastoma, again a disease, and it can be used in increased lung, and but sometimes it is said that ghee can be disadvantage for the lung problem, where the people have lung problems, and also for prostate problems. Their research can be done, of course. And regarding the skin, if we see, then ghee is really a promising uh, kind of rasayan for improving the skin health, but of course it is used in skin maladies including vitiligo, eczema, and dry gangrene. These findings underscores ghee's potential utility in managing dermatological conditions, like even if we have skin diseases, we can still be at benefit when we have a proper quantity of ghee. Now, what quantity, that is to be researched. The ability to heal wounds and reduce inflammation. So, ghee is being found to possess anti-inflammatory qualities that decrease swelling in the pulmonary and pancreatic tissues. Ghee has been demonstrated to have a beneficial influence on scar healing process also. Substantial wound rehabilitation possibilities are there in ghee, and there are types of ghee like Jatyadi Grita and Manjishtadi ghee, which can be used with herbs, of course, to treat some diseases or some disorders or things like that, especially the wounds. Okay, so if you see, burn injuries can be cured, completely cured. Injuries have entirely healed after applying medicinal ghee mixed with Tinospora cardifolia. That is a plant which is called as guduchi. So if we make a combination of ghee with the plant of guduchi, then burn injuries can be completely healed. Even the marks can go away. Okay, that is the benefit. Now let's see the eighth benefit, that is the application in the eye problems. Okay, so Gupta and colleagues, these people have studied ghee, and 12% have responded using ghee on customary treatments in this research, where we can see that successfully glaucoma can be treated with ghee if it is caused by hyperglycemia. Okay, and cataract sufferers retinal sensitivity is improved by oral intake of Triphala. So Triphala is nothing but a combination of three herbs. Those three herbs, when that churna is made, Triphala churna, it is of course found very helpful. Apart from the digestive problems, it can cure the eye problems as well. And if you see, Go Grita Mandala Tarpana, and that is a method of usage of ghee, and Triphala Grita, that is the ghee mixed with Triphala Churna is in the medical management of dry eye disease. Today's biggest problem is the dry eye disease because of the pollution that we see outside and the excess use of screen time or mobile phones, which is giving us dry eyes. That can be treated very successfully by Go Grita Manda Tarpana, or the ghee which has Triphala Churna in it. So that also can be done. Now let us see the ninth benefit, that is the bone well-being. So Panchatika Grita, it is a type of ghee that an Ayurvedic practitioner can explain, has been demonstrated to possess anti-osteoporotic consequences in rodents. Means when the experiment was done on rodents, it found that this can help in osteoporosis also. So in this way, we have studied different types of ghee. So let us just see, like this was a report by the Ayurvedic journal, where we have seen the introduction, the types of ghee, the mentions of ghee in different literatures of Ayurveda, the time span within which we have studied around 4,000 texts of Ayurveda, wherein the ghee was mentioned of different animals, of course, and that was used in this report. And then we went to the benefits of ghee, where we have seen the ghee's advantage in cognition, that is the brain health, the digestive health, where camel's ghee is used, strengthening and regulating the immune system, wellness in heart, then healing qualities on skin, ability to heal wounds, reduce inflammation, and then application for eye disorders, especially the dry eye disease, the most common nowadays, and the bone health and well-being. So in conclusion, what we can say is that ghee we may uncover novel applications for ghee in promoting cognitive resilience, gastrointestinal balance, and immune functions. Furthermore, its potential as a functional food and carrier of medicinal ingredients warrants further exploration. Of course, like as I said, certain areas like the heart health, where ghee's application can be studied further, more research is required. Through collaborative research and rigorous clinical trials, we can harness ghee's benefits to enhance human health. So in this way, we have studied the impact of ghee of different animals on human health. Further research is of course required. So thank you so much, and be ready for the next content, and do like, share and subscribe. Have a great day.